Firmin Richard, he's a 5 stars hero with Ice Element and Paladin class, defensive hero class. According to his base stats, he has high base stats and is good at attack and vitality. Firmin Richard has 2 passive skills, the first of which is that Richard can recover 10% health every time his status ailments expire or cleansed, once per turn. And secondly, Richard also cannot be affected by status ailments that affect attacks. Judging from these 2 passive skills, you could say that Richard will be a pretty good attacker for both defense and attack teams. First skill effect, deals 250% damage to all enemies. This percentage of damage is counted as damage dealer, even though the attack is not very strong. For a hero with fast mana generation, this damage is quite good. Second and third skill effect, all allies get plus 5% attack and defense, which can be stacked up to a maximum of 10 times. The stack effect of the attack and defense buffs is quite good, although it does not increase significantly, but the effect can last throughout the battle, thus showing that this effect can reach the maximum in a defensive team formation. Attack score, A. Judging from his base stats and skills, Firmin Richard has decent attack skills and vitality, showing that he would be a good attacking hero. Overall defense, A+, judging from the defensive aspect, Firmin Richard has class and vitality that makes him very capable of taking hits, combined with his defense and attack buff effects, will make him very good for filling the tank and flank position in the defense team formation. Titan score, A+, in Titan attacks, a deadly combination is needed in order to provide the highest attack score. The combinations needed are, elemental defense down, defense debuff, attack buff, high tile damage, and attack stack. Because Firmin Richard has the skills needed to defeat Titan, he would be quite recommended to be on the Titan attack team. Raid tournaments, A. Judged based on his basic stats and skills, Firmin Richard has decent attack and defense skills. This makes him good enough to be used in various types of tournaments. His overall grading is A. Conclusion: Firmin Richard is a damage dealer hero and a decent buffer. Even though the buff effect must be stacked progressively, I can say it's worth it, because this effect is permanent, and cannot be dispelled or removed by any hero. And with the combination of mana speed, class and basic defense stats, it will make him a good tank in a defense team formation. You could say that Firmin Richard is a tank and buffer hero who will be quite popular in the future, if indeed there were no significant changes to Firmin Richard's skills during the beta process. So I can say that Firmin Richard is a must-have hero.